Welcome everyone to another episode of Skyrim with the NGVO visual only mod pack, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you're interested in this mod pack, check out Wabbajack.com and read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Then check out the mod packs of Skyrim. Also read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. Since Wabbajack does not have direct links to these mod packs, check out Nexus Mod Manager to see if they have the version you seek. If so, please read the instructions on how to install this to your PC. If you are having any issues with NGVO or Lore Realm by Biggie Boss, check out his Discord in the link in the description below. Join his Discord and there you'll find people there willing to help you with whatever issues you're having. And if you're in the market for a new PC, the link is also in the description below. I don't know if they're running any sales at this point in time, but if you're still in need, check out the link. Use my code Witcher. You'll save a little bit of money. Alright, let's see here. Where did we last leave off on our... Here we go. Alright, yeah, we were continuing the Dawn Guard questline now. We were doing Chasing Echoes. So Serana has indicated her desire to locate her estranged mother Valerica, who had fled Castle Volkihar with one of the eldest girls. She believes that Valerica may have left a clue to her whereabouts somewhere in the courtyard of the castle. In order to avoid detection by the castle's vampires, we decided to utilize a hidden entrance on the back side of the island. So that's what we're doing. Then we need to level up, obviously. Alright, let's see, where do we want to put this? I don't know what Elemental Blast would have. What? Augmented Flames, Augmented Frost, and Shot, maybe? All at once? Let's see what my true stuff is. Let me take off. Yeah, she's kind of glad she's got underwear and... Yeah, so see I'm down on my health. I might get my health up to 400. And then continue to pump everything into magic. So I need at least 4 health points, and the rest are going to magic. Okay, alrighty. Well, I just had to look. Okay, so we've already talked to her, and she said we're missing these crests, right? Hey, Serana.
If we had the crests, we wouldn't have to keep hanging around this lovely place.
Yeah, I thought I've already asked you these questions, but I'll ask you again. What happened to the castle courtyard?
If I had to guess, I'd say the moment Mother fled the castle, Father went on a rampage. Knowing him, anything at all that reminded him of her was just destroyed.
Then he just walled it off.
It appears that way. I suppose he wanted to put the past behind him. Perhaps if he had spent more time with us, he would have recognized the beauty for himself.
Yeah, maybe, maybe not. What's so special about the moon dial?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence. The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Okay, does it work?
That's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
Right, so what exactly am I doing to it?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out.
Right, okay.
Look around for the missing crests. Even in this mess, they should stick out.
Yeah, I'm sure they probably would. Okay, well, I gotta say the moon dial looks pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this one sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Half moon crest. In the water. Yeah, I don't see any... And when I went up there, then this one showed up. But yeah, it's right here. Full moon crest. Okay, now we're missing, what, one more? it's not in there. Oh, there's this one. Okay, what's telling me that I kind of need to go through these sections before we move on? East Tower. Sure, let's go to East Tower. Let's go and get these towers dealt with, because I just don't think there's going to be any point in coming back. Okay, I don't see anything else here. Skull, huh? Looks like everything fell apart. Of course, when he collapsed it, kind of collapsed the rest of this, didn't it? Yeah, and I can't see a little bit, so... that's okay. Maybe there's... you know what? We can use this as a light, maybe. Or maybe get Ghostus with the Mostus out. Yeah, let's get him out. Come here, Ghostus. Thank you. Come here. Come here, Ghostus with the Mostus. Come on. You in your ghostly form. Yeah, I don't think there's anything in the East Tower. Well, okay, the East Tower's already kind of explored, maybe, as far as I'm concerned. Falkahar Undercroft, no, that's where we came out from. No, excuse me, not the state. I don't think, no, this is the main one that he cut this off. What's over here? Huh. Project. Alright, so what's this? North Tower. Go get him, Gus is with the Mostus.
No one hides from the dead.
Yeah, you're saying no one hides from you, basically. I'll stay all that. Fight.
You can never truly stop me.
I ain't going down there until I have Ghosts with the Mostus already finishing with these skillies. Come on, Ghosts with the Mostus, get it down. Oh, don't bring that stinky gargoyle over here. Get that gargoyle down. Yeah, that's right, Gussie with the muscles. Get that gargoyle down.
Soon you will know the cold I sense a presence.
Go get him, Ghostus. Yeah, come on, get that gargoyle sentinel down.
The endless sleep comes for us all. I sense a presence. Such an abrupt end to our game.
Is that right? Well, you did take care of the gargoyle, didn't you? There we go. Get him.
What hides from the dead?
Alright, let's check out these skellies. Ah, these gems have a glow to them. There's nothing much on these skeletons. Yeah, there's a chest here. Let's get this chest here. Ouch. Okay, that's a little bit too far. There we go.
Does some
And I can do candlelight, so that way I can see. I might go back to the other, yeah, this candlelight's already on. Yeah, finally you taking care of that, huh? This might spread a little bit of light where we can see. That's where the gargoyle came in. Yeah, I don't see anything else that would be interested in. Alright, let's see here. There's this one. Ouch. Alright, so it's around there somewhere. Okay, is it down a little bit? Yep, there we go. Yeah, I think when he collapsed it, I think it collapsed to some of this. Yeah, sorry, Ghosties with the mostest. You done your work. Okay, where's Whirlwind Sprint? Yeah, and I don't have it on my favorites, do I? Nope, and I need to get the shouts. Talk about a bunch of shouts. Okay, well, it's already locked in. Alright.
Test!
Oh, hit right there, but ouch. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do to get up here in certain places. And you already know when you gotta do it like that, then the whirlwind sprint right across. You know it's gonna hurt. Alright. Let's go back to the castle courtyard. Okay, I don't see anything here. East Tower. think I've already been in the East Tower, but since I'm going to start using my candlelight a little bit so we can see if there's anything that I'm leaving behind. Yeah, I think whenever he did do that, it collapsed everything. Ah! Getting stuck on some of this. That skeleton's trying to escape. Well, alright, well, I think we're done kind of exploring this part, right? Yeah? He's not hanging on to nothing, it's just jewels and treasure. Or what you would consider treasure. Yeah, boy, I'm telling you, when Harkon got pissed off, he got pissed off, didn't he? Because when he collapsed part of the wing, it collapsed some of this too. So, yeah, it's kind of a mess. Yep, alright. We're going to help Saran out. We'll have, this is with the most is ready to go. Putting the plates in. Okay, don't see the neck. Okay.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever.
Yeah,
I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins.
Oh,
Well, at
she's
least we're
clever.
getting closer. Let's go.
Uh-huh. I think she's clever to do this. So Harkon couldn't find her. Valkyhar ruins. And then after we do this, Serana, we gotta have a long talk about who you consider to be an interloper. But then again, I can understand her. Yeah, have you been in this section yet?
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Right. Surprising you haven't been in this part of the castle. What tells me this is, yeah. Here you go. Y'all go. Y'all go deal with all those skeletons. I'm not. I'll just hang back. Even Gog got locked out.
Done and done.
You know what? I mean, tell me about it, y'all. Yeah, done and done. It's basically correct. I really mopped the floor with these guys. Alright, where are you at? There's Skelly. Sometime I'd like to get your answers on why don't you think Vilcus was an interloper. If you think he smells of werewolf, he doesn't, because he was once a werewolf, but no longer. Or is it because he's just there and he's not welcomed? That would make more sense. Alright. Yeah, you've got a weird castle. Kind of like the idea of a weird castle, but I might have to annex this for the College Winterhold. Yeah, it looks like your father, when he collapsed everything, it collapsed on some of this too, so. Your father didn't know his own powers, did he? Alright, so I guess we're up here then, right?
Does someone
Go get him.
I knew I heard something.
Does someone
I'll let you handle that one, Serana. You're strong enough.
join the dead? Only a fool tries to... Nothing. Nothing.
Of course there's nothing. Y'all took care of it. Alright, so there's a lot going on in here. There's something going on. Okay, I don't know which way to go. Oh, that's easy. This one's blocked off, walled off. Alright, well, we're going here, should we? There you go.
Someone among the dead.
Yo, y'all are strong enough. Come on, Serana. Teach those vampires or skeletons exactly why you're a vampire.
Oh no, don't.
Ah, yeah, she's rezzing. That's what she's doing, she rezzes.
Done.
Boy, I'm telling you, Ghost is with the Moses. You're on top of it too, aren't you? Alright, let's see here. Where is the... Is it this way? Yeah, it's right in this area somewhere. It's not that way. Is it this way? There we go. Slam open that door, huh? Oh, lockpick. Take the gold. Flagon. I don't want a flagon. Drop that flagon. Thank you. Okay, you're really getting me confused on which enemies we haven't done and which enemies we have done. Okay. Fire's lighting up automatically. It's kind of scary. I need to drop something I picked up didn't want. Okay, there we go. Here we go.
Does someone live?
Go get him! Go get him! There we go. Get that gargoyle down.
Oh no, you don't.
She's like, oh no you don't. I'll let you handle that one, Serana. To be honest, you're a pretty good strong vampire to do it. She'll res him here in a minute. Alright, are you gonna res that skeleton?
Does someone live among the dead?
I still remember how to fight.
Uh-oh.
Does someone
You go over there and you finish that, Skelly.
the dead?
Thank you. I'll just have to keep resummoning you because you're getting a little bit lost or caught up in the... Yeah, when the lights automatically go on, Serana, that's the reason why I'm like, hey,
I sense a presence.
Something?
Does someone live?
I'll start rezzing.
I still sense your presence. Make me fool.
Okay, well, while they're fighting, I'm gonna come in right over here with fighting. And, oh, ouch. Ouch, okay, well, back under where we left off, that's fine.
I sense a presence.
Oh, get on!
Does someone live among?
I'm surprised she's not rezzing. She should be rezzing people by now. She's usually doing it.
I was sure
I sense a presence.
Okay, excuse me, guys.
The glimmer of life is gone.
Yeah, the glimmer of life is not gone. Yeah, Ghost is with the mostest. You're gonna have to figure that one out when I summon you back. Yeah, might as well take the books. It's not just like she's gonna need them. Yep, we're taking all these books. Room book, yeah. Yeah, let's go back here. I still think I'm missing something over here. Don't get why I'm getting that feeling, but... Nope, not that way. Am I going the right way or not? Nope, probably not. That's the area we've been in. Okay, alright, well, it might be the right way, because... Yep, it is. Sorry, Serana, I just have to make sure we are going the right way. Yeah, I don't want to do too much candlelight here, but... Yeah, your father didn't know when to quit, did he? He just decided to bring down the entire castle down, huh?
Who's there?
Yeah.
Done and done.
Well, it didn't take you long. I don't see anything else. I'll take the fine clothes. Yeah, and I'd hate to be in some of these beds when that happened.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I'm sure we're getting close too.
Where'd you go?
Let's go. There she goes, rezzing. Wonder when she's gonna start doing it. Wait till my candlelight goes out. We'll go get them, guys. Yeah, we're doing the right way. Obviously, we are doing the right way, aren't we? Yes, we are. The skellies are getting moving. Whoa, when your father collapsed everything, he just decided he's collapsing everything. Okay, we're gonna have fun with this, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, would you please move? Thank you. Okay, now you do realize.
Who's there?
Go get him.
Dare disturb my rest.
Ghostest with the mostest, no one is disturbing your rest. Oh, you poor gargoyle, you just didn't have a chance, did you? You just did not have a chance. Oh well. Especially when you got a conjurer, then you've got Serrana with her conjurer, and
Does someone
let's go.
no one lies from the dead?
Done and done.
Nicely done. When she says done and done, we'll say nicely done. Alright. There you go. Yeah, she's rezzing again. I like it that she's rezzing. I'm not from necromancy, but if she finds it useful, that's on her. Can't really judge when I'm using magic control. Come on, get that gurgle down, girl.
To front end to our game.
I'm telling you, y'all really get down to business. Somebody got with the mostest and Serrana. Okay, there's a door that needs to be unlocked. Alright. Where is it? Don't see. Well, there's weapons, but just regular. I'll take that because that's enchanted. Definitely taking that, and that's enchanted. Ghost is with the mostest. I told you I'll summon you when I'm ready. Definitely want to go back down here and see if we're missing anything. I don't think there's anything left in here to check out, right?
Only a fool tries to kill the dead.
Serrana, remind me not to get on your bad side. Because you are one bad ass vampire. She's knocked out a lot of skeletons in here. Well, alright, well. Let's get back this way, maybe. Okay, am I missing something in here? Probably. Oh, these are just benches and all that, and that's where the skeletons were, right? Yeah. Okay, and then we went in here, right? Yes. Where all the weapons were, yeah, and then we unlocked this, then came in that. I guess we go in here. Okay, have you seen this part of the castle? I don't think she's seen this part of the castle. What do you think, Serana? Yeah, your mother had a strange way of losing herself in here. Okay, now we can see, have a little bit of light in here at least. Oh boy. Alrighty, well. I'm gonna go in there. Look at those gargoyles.
Pathetic mortal.
Just gonna raise it.
I sense a presence.
Ah, leave me alone. I'm surprised you hadn't even raised one of the gargoyles yet. Serana?
Such an abrupt end.
There you go. Yeah, those gargoyles just came to life. I knew there was something to that.
We've reached the top yet. I bet there's some kind of secret passage around here.
Oh, sure. Silver sword. Since when did they have a silver sword? Oh, and I got the royal armor too. Yeah, I think it's
Leave it to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
Yeah, who would have thought? Your mother had a strange way of trying to hide, but hey, if your father was after her, that's a given. Come on, Serana. Oh, there you are. Like I said, in the dark, make sure your eyes look scary and remind me not to piss you off. Hey, she looks scary, man. Well, well, look what we found. Is this what your mother was looking for?
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this.
I think she wanted to keep some secrets to herself.
Look at all this. She must have spent years collecting these components.
Oh, you
And
think?
what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
And what exactly are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we can find her notes, there might be some hints in there.
Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy set up in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire.
Did your mother keep gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
Okay, thank you.
I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig it up.
Dig it up. Okay, chasing Echo. Serana and I are trying to locate her mother, Valerica, who may have one of the eldest girls. Our journey has taken us beyond the courtyard of Castle Volkihar, where we've discovered a hidden entrance underneath Valerica's old moon dial. After exploring the ruined tower beyond, we stumbled across an old alchemy laboratory. Serana is convinced her mother has hidden some notes that may yield a clue as to her whereabouts. Really? I know one thing, health. Okay, well, we'll do augmented shock. Why not? There we go. I'll be with you in a minute. I'm just gonna go discover the Volkahar balcony. Then back out. Go back into her study. Okay, now she had a journal, right? That would be books, right? Well, it looks like it wouldn't be these books. Wait. Red Kitchen Reader, okay. I'll take that Daedra heart. Hot feathers. Sure, why not? Take the frost salts for sure. Yeah, she did have a lot of stuff, didn't she? Well, I guess this is where her notes would be, right? Got a little bit of books right here. Yeah, some of these books got burned. You know, Serana, I'm gonna take these books. There's her journal, I think. I've just found it. But I'm gonna take these books. Serana, I'm gonna take these books so that I can preserve them in my library at the college. Don't think I like the idea of people burning books, so we're gonna save as much as we can. Some of them are beyond repair, but we can save the ones that have not been burned yet. Okay, I think I found what we're looking for. Valerica's journal. Okay, Harkon's short-sightedness is becoming a serious problem. I've warned him time and time again that his foolish prophecy would cast far too much light on our people, and yet he refuses so much as to listen to a word I say. I've become less a wife and more of an annoyance in his eyes. Devoting attention to my work is the only solace I can find while enduring his ridiculous crusade. I've had a breakthrough today. I was able to attune the portal vessel to the Soul Cairn properly by using a small sample of ingredients. Although the portal opened only for a few seconds, I'm confident that with the proper formula it can be sustained indefinitely. I feel like I'm missing a key ingredient, something of sufficient potency that can resist the forces trying to prevent my intrusion. Communing with the ideal masters has proved worthless. They speak in riddles and offer no assistance, whether I ensure them a steady supply of souls or not. If I'm to escape Harkon's clutches, I need to keep the portal open long enough to carry me away from here forever if need be. I've done it. After wasting thousands of gold coins on components, I've discovered how to sustain the portal. I'm listing the components below. Without the proper amounts for my own protection. As a secondary precaution, I am combining my own blood into the formula, which should prevent anyone from being able to duplicate it and following me into the Soul Cairn. Finally, ground bone meal, purified voice salt, soul gem shards. That's the formula. Using the proper measurements, place the above in the silver-lined portal vessel and add blood as a reactive agent. I will make my way into the Soul Cairn tomorrow after I gather my things and prepare for a potentially lengthy exile. More importantly, I must enact my plans with Serana and get her to Dim Hollow Crypt as soon as possible. Yeah, Serana! Got something for you. Let's see if things changed. Let's see, Serana and I are trying to locate her mother Valerica, who may have one of the Elder Scrolls. Our journey has taken us beyond the courtyard of Castle Volkihar, where we've discovered a hidden entrance underneath Valerica's Omundal. After exploring the ruined tower beyond, we stumbled across an old alchemy laboratory. Serana is convinced her mother has hidden some notes that may yield a clue to her whereabouts. Well, I found it. Hey, Serana, guess what I just found? I found your mother's diaries.
Any luck yet?
Yeah, I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see them.
What's this soul caring that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems, that the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
And why did she care about where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
And what do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
Yeah, you share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that's good enough. Mistakes with these kind of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Okay, are all these ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Okay. Find them we shall. Let's see what the quest says. Serana and I are trying to locate her mother Valerica, who may have one of the Elder Scrolls. Our search has taken us to Valerica's laboratory hidden within the ruined tower at Castle Volkihar. According to Valerica's notes found there, she has likely fled to Tamriel and entered the Soul Cairn, a dimensional plane of oblivion. In order to pursue her into the Soul Cairn, Serana and I need to recreate the experiment that opens the portal to this strange place. Yeah, I don't like the idea. I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, I just don't like the idea. Okay, I'm gonna take these soul gems. Soul gem shards, okay. Well, there's that. Okay, vampire dust, I'll take that. I hope your mother doesn't mind them going through some of her stuff. It's just... gotta look for certain things. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take the void salts. Okay, there's the purified void salts. Okay. Okay, well, we got that part. Okay, now all we have to do is find finely ground bone meal. I think it's right over here. Yeah. Okay, what's she doing with dragon bones? Okay, there's her little library. Alright, Serana. I think I just found what we're needing. Okay, found the ingredients. See if the quest updated. Yeah, I think we have. Hey, Serana.
Get the ingredients in that vessel and let me know when you're ready.
Okay, okay. Well, anything you can tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
And why was your mother so fascinated by it?
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
What exactly are the ideal masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Okay, then how are you sure they even exist?
I've read stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the ideal masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools. Why do you say that?
Because most of the stories end with the ideal masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead or wishing they were dead.
Okay.
Just get all of the ingredients into the vessel.
Well, here you go, Serana. Now I'm ready.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Yeah, sure. Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
Sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me. About all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible before he really went over the edge.
Well, we won't know until we find her.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Yeah. Let's get this portal open.
All right. Here goes.
Get it open, girl. Let's go. This is
By the blood of my ancestors.
Oh.
She actually did it. Created a portal with a soul cave. Incredible.
Yeah, it's quite incredible. Serana looks scary. Now, what's the quest say? Serana and I are trying to locate her mother Valerka, who may have one of the Elder Scrolls in Valerka's laboratory. We recreated an experiment she performed and opened a portal to the Soul Cairn, a plane of oblivion. Serana believes strongly that her mother is inside this strange place and has indicated we should step through. Okay. Ow, 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 ow.
Are you all right? That looked painful.
Yeah, it was. What happened?
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is... well, hungry, for lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So there's no way in then?
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Are you saying that I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I guess?
No. There has to be another way.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the ideal masters. It might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Those are my only options?
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way, something that would be easier for you. Just know that whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody.
Okay, well, I definitely wouldn't feel right being a vampire, so I don't like having my soul trapped either, but it's kind of a take the lesser of evils. I think the lesser of evil is let you partially soul trap me. Hey, Serana.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah. It doesn't matter, like you say. I'm not gonna like the choices, but I'll take the lesser of evil. So soul trap me. I won't feel right as a vampire. That's my ultimate decision.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through.
I'm already thought it
You'll
through.
remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
Well, I'd rather feel mortal and weakened being a vampire. I'm ready.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
I'll hope so. I trust you completely.
Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Okay. When attempting to step through the portal to the Soul Cairn, a hidden force that seems to be draining my life energy is preventing me from entering. I have two choices. If I wish to enter the Soul Cairn, I can allow Serana to change me into a vampire, thereby killing me in effect. Alternatively, I can allow her to partially soul trap me, which could potentially weaken me while I roam the Soul Cairn. Well, I've already made that decision. Well, let's go. Soul Cairn we go. What in the world?
Ugh, the smell here. Let's try to handle this quickly.
Okay. Well, I don't smell anything. I can come back here later and we can play with the Soul Cairn right now. See, we completed the Chasing Echoes. Serana and I have stepped from Valerica's laboratory on Tamriel to a plane of oblivion known as the Soul Cairn. In order to find her mother, Valerica, Serana strongly believes if we can find her, she'll be able to tell us the location of one of the Elder Scrolls we need to decipher the Tyranny of the Sun prophecy. Which in turn starts Beyond Death. Serana and I have entered the Soul Cairn in pursuit of her strange mother, Valerica, and the Elder Scroll she took when she fled Castle Volkihar. There's a lot of souls for sure. Okay, why is it gonna start raining?
Where'd you come from?
Does someone live among the dead?
Done and done.
Yeah, we'll pick that up. Well, we're just gonna pick that up. Hey!
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Okay. Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
Yeah, looks like it. Sure, how can I help him?
Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Okay, this ghost is,
Till next time.
Okay, we'll find Arvak's skull later. First things first, we got more important things to do that's more immediate. But before we leave, we'll go get Arvak. And then Valerica's all the way over here. Now, come on, girl, let's go. Who'd want to be in this place? Speaking of, let's look at the sky. Oh, wow. Similar to Sovngarde, but a little different.
I've heard stories about the Soul Cairn, but never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined.
Yeah, I've seen Sovngarde. It's prettier than this. This looks desolate.
I knew I heard something. Done and... I knew I heard something.
Presence.
I knew I heard something.
Now it's got a nice spike right in me. Alright, let's go. Let's go get your mother. I'll come back here to this awful place and explore, but we'll grab Arvac on our way out too. But I can come back here leisurely, and when I get my full soul back, and I don't feel weak. Alright, Serana? You ready for the... You ready to, see your mom? Ghosts with the monsters, you definitely look like you fit this place and so Karen a little bit more. He does. Okay, you ready to meet your mother, Serana? Here we go. And there she is.
Mother? Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him. To make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here. Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
Go
So
ahead.
how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll need your help.
Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers.
Is Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me. Why won't you?
Serana, this stranger, aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about.
Woo!
You never
Serana's
asked
giving
me
her a
if
love
hiding
for
me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana.
Oh,
didn't
okay,
know.
but Lucas changed your tune some.
I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me, but for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Thank you. And do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Right. How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
And what was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time.
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in.
Right. And who are the Ideal Masters?
I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance.
What do they resemble?
Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that.
How so?
I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence.
And the crystals?
Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
And why would they require sustenance?
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them.
And what do the Masters provide in return?
The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronak or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the Ideal Masters wind up here as harvested souls.
Okay. Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of attention?
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
Well, you make sense. If I leave the Soul Cairn, can I safely return?
As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Okay, well, thank you, Valerica.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Oh, you better believe it, I will. Don't worry about it, Valerica.
If you want that scroll, the barrier needs to come down.
Right. Alright, let's come over here, Serana. Alright, now let's talk about your mom.
Let's kill those keeper things and get back to the prison.
And how are you feeling after talking to your mother?
Relieved, I think. All those things had been building for a while. You have no idea how long I wanted to say that to her.
And why did you ever agree to her plan?
Look, I loved my father, but when he found that prophecy, that became his life. Everything else, even me and my mother, we just became clutter. I was close with my mother, but she just kept feeding me her opinions of him, and eventually I started believing them.
Right. She didn't seem too fond of him.
The moment we gave ourselves to Molig Ball, things got really icy between them. They were both drunk with power, and pulling in different directions. And then he found that prophecy, and that was it.
And you were caught up in the middle.
I was. Honestly, it took me up until now to figure out that my mother was really just as bad as he was. He was obsessed with power. She was obsessed with seeing him fail. It was just so toxic. Maybe I could have seen this coming. We could all be better off now.
Well, it probably didn't have anything to do with you.
That's easy to say, but I definitely didn't help things. Anyway, we should keep moving.
Okay, hey, Serana.
The sooner we get out of this place, the better.
Do you know anything about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here.
Any soul gem?
Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the Soul Cairn takes just any leftovers.
Does anything live here?
Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the Ideal Masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living.
Gotcha. Do you think we'll meet the Ideal Masters?
I don't think anyone's ever met the Ideal Masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea.
And why are they collecting these souls?
Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here.
And why would a necromancer want to deal with them?
Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them.
Summon them, you mean?
Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the Soul Cairn gives you something much more powerful.
How do the necromancers communicate with them?
Well, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Okay, thank you. Well, let's get us busy, right? Let's go deal with the Ideal Masters. Then before we leave, we'll grab our vac. Need to pick up my soul too while I'm at it. Okay, why is there look like people worshiping?
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
I sense a presence.
Done and done.
Yeah, I'll have my weapons out just in case. What are they worshipping? I think I might have found a Wabbajack soul. Let's get it. Alright, go.
I knew I heard something.
Only a fool tries to kill the dead.
Come on, surround and get these things down.
This won't end well for you.
Soon, you will know the color of death.
Come on, get that thing down. Get that thing down. Woo! Go get him!
Done and done.
I think we may have found our Vaxo. I think we have. Okay, well, we still got the Ideal Masters to deal with, but we did find our Vaxo. That's a good thing. I do not like that big, huge, black solar gem sitting up there.
Does someone live
I knew I heard something.
among the dead? Join the dead.
Stay back.
Does someone
Thank you, Serana.
such an abrupt end to our game?
Alright, what's going on over here? Ooh, that looks nasty. What is it? Oh, you have to step in that to be... You have to step in that liquid like to transport. Oh, that's nasty. Couldn't they come up with something better than that? Well, don't worry, souls. We're here to free you.
Where'd you come from?
Teleporting back down, maybe? My hair is all electricity filled. Okay, what'd y'all do? Kill it? Of course I missed it. Where'd y'all kill it? Oh, my hair got electrified. I didn't hear, oh well. They'd have some Dragon Bone stuff on them. That's the reason why I was like, really? Yeah, it didn't take long. Okay, well. My hair's electrified. I think it's hilarious. Alright, so back into that awful teleport system. Why couldn't they, you know, pick something else besides that? Oh yeah, my hair's all messed up due to that teleport system. Yeah, stinking thing. Did he fall or? Yeah, my hair gets messed up because of that. Oh well, I'll fix it later. Okay. Which one's 1274? Yeah, we'll go through this one. Well, look what that teleport's done to my hair, Serana. I mean, we girls want to look nice, and then look at that teleport. Okay, well, my hair's kind of getting freed of it. Not much, but this Arvac skull that we've reclaimed. That Ideal Master had a Dragon Ball bow, but that's alright. If I really wanted to craft, I'd already be doing smithing, but I'm not going to. I'm not into smithing. I'm boy telling you, I'm looking around this heavy stuff. I'm gonna be glad when it's done. Who's this?
No, that's not it.
Who is this? Jib?
What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Opus? What do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Let's just start at the beginning.
Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Nope, never heard of you.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. Good riddance. Did I call it the Great Hunt? Or was it just the hunt?
You're talking about a
I
book.
can't remember. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer.
Maybe a shorter title. Well, how's your work going so far?
Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair.
Who threw you in here?
That damned Remora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was.
Had your Mora captured you?
Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here.
Your soul was trapped.
My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months, or has it been years? I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten.
Could I help?
Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here?
I do, but you can't leave that way.
Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory.
How many pages did you lose?
When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Yeah. Sure. How did you earn your nickname?
Ah, yes. Say Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace.
Winged Menace?
Yes. I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking up on the unwary.
What was your campaign against them?
After I was freed from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers.
Were you successful?
Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful to have the roads safer again, they took to calling me Saint Jib, and then the other names followed.
Okay, you said you were in prison.
That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed.
What did you do?
I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand.
Okay, and how'd you get caught?
I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well.
Rival assassin.
Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured.
Okay, so what ended up happening to you?
They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail of Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure.
Okay, and why would a Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion Gates have been opening all over Tamriel.
That was a bit before my time.
Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack.
Why was Dagon able to do this?
All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion.
What ended up happening?
Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now.
Okay, well, where were you captured?
I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet.
Is that where you were attacked?
Indeed. One moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack. I took it upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap.
It didn't work out the way I assume.
The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that.
Yeah, obviously.
I never knew what became of Kvatch. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
Who knows? But anyway, thank you.
Now, where was I?
Where was I?
Where'd you come from?
Come on, guys. Let's go get this one. Okay, we'll take that. Take that wood salt. Get that skeleton, please. Already.
Comes for us all. Finality.
Well. That's page 5. No, well, we're not here for his pages. Oh, there we go. My hair straightened up.
Who's there?
I see a presence.
Done and done.
Yeah, we're fixing to be meeting, the,
I see a presence.
Go get him! There's another ideal master. Go get him. I'm glad I got my hair fixed magically. See, I'm weak, so I'm kind of staying. I'm using you as kind of more of a shield, Serana. Sorry. It's just you're a vampire, so you're a little bit stronger than I am. That's okay.
Does someone feel?
Love the battle axe. I don't think there's anything else here. Okay, so we got St. Jib's pages to find before we even leave the Soul Cairn too. We gotta get my soul too. I think I magically got my hair straightened up. Man, that portal system of theirs, it just runs in my hair. I need to look good as Archmage. Don't need to look like a ragged hag that didn't brush their hair like for centuries, and that's what it looked like. Okay, I'm not talking about you, Serana. I'm talking about how as we girls, where you're a vampire and I'm living, we need to look our part. Yeah, I'm taking my time with Serana. Where's Serana? Yeah, she's coming. Yeah, Serana, you need to kind of stay a little bit closer to me because, frankly, I'm a little bit weaker. I don't have my complete soul yet intact, so you're gonna have to keep me safe. Alright, here we go. We're reaching this other keeper. We might go ahead and turn Arvac's soul in and let him... We'll ride Arvac. And there's a lot of souls in here. Need to find the spell tomes. Okay, this looks... Bowman.
I knew I heard something.
So we find the yeah, I'm gonna need your help there, Serena. We found the spell to the Bowman.
Soon you will be called up.
At least maybe that's a good thing, maybe not. Okay, we found one, so we found one spell tome. Okay, well, we need to find the others. Because now that's got me... Okay, since when is Skyrim's moons interfering with Soul Carrying here? Or did they say that was part of the Oblivion, so it might be duplicating a little bit of a Skyrim? Okay, let's go turn in the...
Where'd you come from?
Ouch! I got a nice spike on the bottom of one. Oh, there, yeah, that's another keeper. Oh, hello, he's powerful. And I am weak when it comes to... Oh, no, leave me alone. I am moving, because when he hits hard. Yeah, what level is he? Shows red.
Still remember how to...
Yeah, I'm taking hits. Don't get me why, but... Okay, come on! Get that keeper down! Deal with him. Yay!
To our game.
Thank you guys. Y'all kind of saved my life. I had to... Ooh, Dragon Ball Mace. And I lost the Dragon Ball Bow. Oh well. At least I got two things representing dragon stuff, right? Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Guess we could return back to your mother. We need to find some more of those shrines. Yeah, we need to find those two more tomes. Wrathman, Mistman. And then we need to get back Artifact Skull. And we need to find St. Jeb's stuff before we leave. Man, this is going to be a lot to do. I'll just leave. I'll just leave. No, I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, the Soul Cairn's a weird place. Yeah, I can see why nothing wants to live here. Now, where is she? Okay, here you go. I was beginning to worry about you, Serana. Okay, now what does this quest have? Beyond Death. Have we completed? Nope. So we're still on this. Serana and I have located Valerica in prison within a massive ruin. When confronted by us, Valerica revealed that Serana's blood is an integral part of the Eternity of the Sun after the reconciliation between the two of them. Valerica confessed to having an Elder Scroll hidden in her ramshackle living area. In order to free her from the prison, Serana and I will have to locate and slay the keepers who maintain the barrier around the ruins, which we already have. But I think we will pick up here next time with the Soul Cairn, turn in our Vax Soul and do Jib's quest while in the Soul Cairn and get my soul back. And then try to find those other two spell tomes, and then we'll be through with the Soul Cairn. But until then, I'm glad I could play for you, and I hope that when you watch this that you have a little fun and you have a good day, and I'll see y'all on the next one.